Clustering is an unsupervised machine learning technique that divides the population into different clusters such that the data points in the same cluster are more similar and the data points in different clusters are not so similar. They are dissimilar. Points in the same cluster are very close to each other, whereas the points in the different clusters are far apart. Let's talk about the two types of hierarchical clustering methods. The first is divisive clustering and the other is agglomerative clustering. I'm going to talk about divisive clustering. It is a top-down clustering approach where the points in the dataset belong to one cluster and the split is performed recursively as one move down the hierarchy. There are some steps for a divisive clustering. They are first, all the points in the dataset belong to one single cluster. Then the partition is performed in the cluster, and it is divided into two least similar clusters. We then proceed recursively to form new clusters until the desired number of clusters are obtained. Here we have three images where the first image shows that all the data points belong to one single cluster. The second image shows that one cluster is separated from the previous single cluster, whereas the third image shows that further one more cluster is separated from the previous set of clusters. As we've seen in the sample dataset, we've observed that there are three clusters that are far separated from each other. So we stopped after getting three clusters. If we start separating further more clusters, we get this result.